Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy 10th day of March. Happy day 69 of the year. I always feel like Billy Madison when I say that word, 69. We are on the 69th day of the year, March 10th. It's my brother Michael's birthday today. Happy birthday, Michael. And how are you all feeling on this beautiful Tuesday morning? Check in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling in your physical body. See if there's any little things going on that you might need to pay attention to today. You might need to stretch out a little, go for a long walk, maybe have a nice big glass of water after sleeping all night. Remember that you are a human being. You are not a machine or a robot. So take the time to check in with yourself and see if there's anything that you need to take care of yourself and your well-being when any opportunity that you get. That's why I like to start our day with some intention here, just checking in, noticing the natural world unfolding around us. If you can be outside while you do this practice, that's great, or at least be by a window so you can observe the natural world, which is probably also waking up. Notice the sun as it's making its movement towards the sky. Notice if there's any clouds moving, birds flying around, any sounds of nature that you hear. Just take this moment to be here and now. Relax. Find a nice quiet and comfy place where you're not going to be disturbed for the next 15 minutes or so. Remember that 15 minutes is just 1% of your day, and that's what we're doing here, just taking 1% out of our entire day to slow down, check in, and read from 365 Tao. Your book will probably not be as old and decrepit as mine. Remember that 365 Tao is the book by Deng Ming Dao. Get your journals ready as well. I love that you have a physical, like an analog journal that you can use, something to write with. So we'll read together and then discuss what was in the passage today, and then pull out some sentences or some concepts from the page, and those can be used as journaling prompts or just things for you to remember throughout your day. So day 69, our word for today is illumination. So take a nice deep breath in with a long exhale out, remembering that when you have your exhale longer than your inhale, it's just a natural signal to your body to slow down and relax. So if you breathe in for, let's say, 4 counts, exhale for at least 6. So a longer exhale than your inhale. Open your books to page 69 and let's start reading on the subject of illumination in 365 Tao. Illumination. Fire feeding on fire. Everyone understands that burning wood produces fire. But when the fire feeds on fire, that is a rare condition that yields the greatest illumination. 2 flames come together and yield light more magnificent than either could have given forth alone. So think about a fire by itself, but then think about a fire with another fire, and when they join forces, how like 2 independent fires, when they come together, can create an even bigger illumination. In the case of community activity, this means that when one cooperates with others, the accomplishments are greater than what the individuals can do on their own. Such a situation requires a harmony that will generate ideas, inspiration, as well as momentum for growth and action. So that's a beautiful way to think about, a reciprocal, balanced exchange, a beautiful partnership. That when one cooperates with others, the accomplishments are greater than what the individuals can do on their own. If the combinations occur properly, the results will be like fire upon fire, and it will illuminate the world. Sometimes the combination comes down to just 2 people. If 2 people join forces, neither sacrificing their individuality, but only lending their power to an endeavor, there will be a wonderful situation that will both benefit others and encourage greater growth in the 2 people as well. So that is pretty much the definition of a win-win, right? So you're going to do something amazing, for yourself. You're going to work on yourself. You're going to be the best version of you. But when you join forces with another person that's also wanting to be the best version of themselves, putting their best version forward, 2 win-wins. It's going to be great for the people, as individuals, but when they come together, it's going to be even better. So that's what we always want in life. We want a win-win. We want things to be good for us, but want things to be good for others as well. That's what harmony is all about. Yin and yang, balance, harmony, reciprocity, partnership, all of those things. Fire feeding on fire can also mean the swift exhaustion of all energies involved. One must be careful not to lose one's own personality in any joining. So this is really important to remember too. Yes, it's important to have wonderful partnerships. Yes, relationships are very important. Yes, being part of a community is, a basic human need, but not at the expense of your own individuality. You should not be abandoning yourself for the sake of the group. You should always stay true to you and your authenticity first, because when you are being the best version of you, obviously that's going to be great for you, but everyone else gets the benefit of you authentically being yourself, and that's what you should be doing. So I'm going to reread that. One must be careful not to lose one's own personality in any joining. The idea is integration and not assimilation. No matter what can be achieved in joining with others, it is wise to remember that we each walk this path independently. The ultimate truth of the journey and its final rewards are still for each of us to face alone. So that's something that I really, really love about the Tao in general, is that everything in life, everything that's happening really comes back to you. Personal responsibility is a huge, huge, huge foundational concept in the Tao. And I love that, because we ultimately, even in any joining, any community, any group, any community that we are a part of, we are still individuals, and we need to be whole, fulfilled, authentic versions of ourselves as individuals, so that we can be, whole, authentic, and the best versions of ourselves in a group. Those things are not separate. So we did need to take care of ourselves, be the best version of ourselves, and then everyone around us is going to get the benefit of that. And when one whole person meets another whole person, that's when the joining happens. And it's interesting to look, and this is one of the things I love about this book as well, I love about 365 Tao's, there's always little things that you can pull out of it. If you look at the two numbers, the 6 and the 9, next to each other, they're perfectly balanced. It almost looks like the yin and the yang symbol. It's the balance of the opposites. It's the balance of the masculine and the feminine, the